Hey there, I'm Madeline Marie. So I just wanted to say hello. This is my first round of tarot videos on YouTube. I am working on the big 144 series where we go over all 12 sun signs, moon signs, and then look into the rising signs. So we're actually covering 1,728 astrological signs. So I just wanted to say hello. I couldn't figure out how to set up the camera and the cards at the same time, but I'll be getting better. So we'll start with Aries and then we'll go on through to Pisces. And this is for the week of February until February 7th on Friday, from now until then. So I hope that you find these helpful, and as with all general readings, you can look to your sun, moon, Venus. But I do say if you're going to do your Venus or your Mars as the sign, then look to it as, you know, being action oriented or more love oriented, or with the moon more emotional, with your rising more how you're coming off to others and such. For cross watchers, yes, it can apply vice versa. You know the whole spiel if you watched any other two YouTube tarot readings before. The energy is general, so won't apply to all, of course, yada yada yada. And I am also accepting donations on rotation. paypal.me/rotation411. I'll put the link below. And if you'd like for me to send you any prayers, please do put a note. I'm doing $10 prayer requests because the energy exchange helps to solidify your prayer and materialize it. So I hope that this is helpful. If you'd ever like to do a reading with me or your full birth chart, you can go to rotation411.com, and the services listed there are readings by me. I'm also creating a psychic site. It's called Psychics Gold. I work for several psychic sites, so you may have seen me on those before. So if you are psychic and are interested, I'll put the link below for the psychic application. It's rotation411.com/psychic application. And if you are just looking for psychics, I'm trying to collect, you know, the best out there. So do check back into psychicsgold.com. And as soon as I enable membership, that means the site is up and it's ready for you to browse, and you can get live advice anytime from different psychics. I'm going to add some palm readers, rune readers, etc. So here we go. Let's get started with the first one. Hey there, Cancers. I am here to do your reading for February 7th, Friday, February 7th, from now until then. We'll start general, and then we will do the love reading. I don't do extendeds. I include it all in the YouTube video, so I do accept donations through the PayPal me link below, paypal.me/rotation411. I also do prayers. If you would like to leave a prayer in the notes, it's a $10 donation. And if I do see any symbols or confirmation from the universe, I will email you with those through the PayPal address. Also, please do keep an eye on psychicsgold.com. We have a great new platform that we're launching there, and you'll be able to connect with a lot of astrologists, tarot readers, and hopefully we can hunt down some palm readers as well if you'd like a personal reading. Also, if you'd like a personal reading from me, you can go to rotation411.com. With that being said, let's get back to this. What is going on with Cancers? Ooh, I like that one. I might stick with that. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this. All right. What's going on with Cancer from now until February 7th? My intuitive Cancers, I already see that pulling up here. With Venus being in Pisces, you might be feeling a little extra intuitive, especially in love matters. So I can see in the deep past that you've been, you know, whatever you're dealing with now, mostly the positives that you have in your life right now are a result of being fruitful from past endeavors or skills. You also may be dealing with children here, or possibly pregnancy, but this is the deep past. So I want to say you're just very fruitful in general, or whatever you have done is in the past is going to be fruitful for you now. In the present time here, we have Temperance card, which is Saint Raphael, and, you know, he's playing with the 2 cups here and the water, which is Cancer, and he is, you know, got 1 foot in the water here. So I do feel like you are extra intuitive right now, but also extra patient. You're just really sort of taking life as it comes, dipping your toes in the water, feeling like you're divinely protected and guided. And also, as far as emotions go, you're really balanced and able to, you know, if one cup's not full, you're able to like sort of give to others, but also give back to yourself. So real reciprocity in that card as well. Right now I'm feeling for you. And over this we have the High Priestess. So again, I really feel like because Venus is in Pisces right now, that your Cancer energy, especially if you're Cancer Moon or Cancer Venus, is really giving you a lot of extra intuition. And you know, she's right on the other side of the veil. She reminds me of Pisces, but she's also Cancer, you know, the moon here. So I feel like you are just really able to almost be in a cardinal sign, able to just sort of act on intuition right now. You don't even have to put much thought into things. And if you are hesitating about anything, trust your intuition is what this is telling me, because you are being divinely guided and protected. In the recent past, I can see that, and it's still on your mind, right? This is the subconscious. I can see that you may have been dealing with a Taurus, and it's not necessarily that they left your life because they're still on your mind, but if they did, you may be still stuck on a Taurus or a prior commitment that failed. Now, this is sort of yin and yang here. I mean, these are tied, the recent past and the near future outcome. So I feel like it's not your whole energy here, you know, it's affecting you, but there is some commitment that you either feel like wasn't kept by someone, or you're still dwelling on the loss of it, or like I said, it could be a Taurus person. And in the coming days, you're going to be feeling sort of unstable, like you were building something and it's still there. You didn't lose it because the energy is here, right? The card is here, but it's almost like you feel like it's not as sturdy as you would like, or maybe like you're not getting the teamwork that you would prefer as well. Could be dealing with a project, like a work project. You could just feel like you're carrying a lot of the weight here. And in the near future outcome, I see the King of Wands in reverse. So this could be the same person. This could also be a boss, by the way, or a lawyer. So you could be dealing with legal things, but for some of you. But the King of Wands here. Now, you know, this won't resonate with everyone, but I do feel like the tarot represents all energy, so it should resonate with most of you. The King of Wands here, to me, for you, Cancer, is representing to me more of an authority figure that maybe, and it could have to do with this, it's almost like you feel like you can't trust them, or that they let you down in some way, and it's like you don't even want to bother in the future. We're going to clarify that. We're going to actually clarify it right now, because there's something going on here that's got you flipped upside down as far as your stability and sort of your trust. And this can also represent you not feeling like you can take action now, or trusting yourself to take action, and that could be why you're being very patient at this time with the Temperance card in the present. So it's like almost like you're not looking forward to taking action. What's going on with the King of Wands here? What is going on with the King of Wands in reverse? Oh, wow. So here we have, basically, this is a different deck, and I was able to translate some of the cards, not all of them, but I do like this deck. So here, to me, this is the Hierophant once again, right? Just in a different deck. So it really has something to do with this person, Taurus, or commitment that you feel like was not met or hasn't been met yet. So let's clarify one more time. What is going on? And it's funny because when I was saying what's going on with the King of Wands, I was going to say and the Hierophant, and then the Hierophant came out. That's so interesting. All right. So I feel like I'm really connected to you right now, Cancer, because I always say this is me in the cards because I'm doing the reading, you know, the High Priestess. So what is going on with the King of Wands and the Hierophant energy in the near future outcome for Cancer? General reading, please. Wow, now we have a general. And the general would sort of be like the emperor, which would be Aries, like the king of wands. King of wands is a fire sign, so there may be sort of like an oppressive type of fire sign personality. Could be a father, a boss, somebody, a lawyer. There's something going on with you here where you just feel like there is, I want to say it's a man, but it could be a woman, like a masculine energy that just feels very oppressive to you right now. And at the same time, you can't really rely on them. Let's go ahead and clarify this one more time. This is interesting. What is going on with this oppressive energy, masculine energy with my Cancers? What is going on here? Why are they feeling so oppressed by this energy? So, okay, the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like you've been working really hard and you want to materialize something, and it's coming along. You planted the seeds, it's growing. You're sort of taking a pause and evaluating, but it's coming slower than you like, and I think that's why you're just being patient. You may feel like this person is slowing you down, but you are being divinely protected here. I mean, you have Saint Raphael and Saint Michael, so you definitely don't have to worry about anything. I think it's just getting through that energy. Let's go into the long term and see how this is affecting. Now, the long term can be changed, keep in mind. So sometimes it gives you advice or clarity on how to change this, right? So I see the outside circumstances are a battle, the Five of Wands. So, then we have the King of Wands here in reverse. So I feel like you're just really battling something right now. And I feel like it has to do with a strong masculine energy. And it's like you're not even trying to be involved. You're trying to be serene, but it's like coming at you. And it's almost shaking up your foundation with that Three of Pentacles. So, and then here you are in the environment in reverse. So I feel like you feel like you're not making movement forward, and your foundation isn't holding you up right now. It's a rough time for you, Cancer. So with Aquarius season could be shaking you up too. So hopefully by like the end of the month when we go into Pisces, you'll be feeling a little more serene. But the Queen of Pentacles is in your hopes and wishes. So you want to feel stable. You want to feel secure. You want to be able to strategize. And I feel like you just don't feel like you have control. Like there's outside people really messing with you. And I feel like you might be waiting. This is your long-term outcome. It's like you're waiting on a message. You're waiting for some news. Maybe you're waiting for an opportunity or something to come in, but it's like not coming in. So that's why you're not making movement forward. It's like you need some assistance. You need that Knight of Swords to come in and like speak for you. So my advice might be for you, Cancer, to maybe speak up for yourself. But if you feel like being patient and waiting it out is good, that's good too. Let's see, what is going on with the Knight of Swords in reverse for Cancer long-term outcome? I pulled two, so we'll look at them. The Widower. So you may be dealing with some loss here. Like you feel like you lost out on something. And then there's a Lover. So it could be some of you are grieving over lost love, or you feel like, your lover let you down, and maybe it's not even something so serious that can't be overcome, but you just feel like they're not holding up their end of the commitment right now. Let's clarify one more time, because that's for some of you. Yeah, it's like a disappointment with love, and we're going to get into the love reading right now. So let's go ahead and do that. But I do think for a lot of you, it has to do with a work situation or maybe even a legal situation. So what is going on for Cancer with love from now until February 7th? Let me get a drink here. What is going on for Cancer with love from now until February 7th? Man, I like your shuffles though, Cancer. It's like real solid. Okay. I'm feeling it, so I'm going to pull it. The Page of Cups, crossed by the Five of Swords. Now, this is for singles and relationships, but I will clarify if I feel like it's more for one or the other. So I feel like some of you may have gone through a move, maybe not too far of a distance. I usually say 1 to 2 hours, but for some of you, it could be like a 4 or 5 hour drive as well. And this, this is the deep past, but I feel like some of you could have been more recent, like the last year or so. And I feel like it kind of uprooted you from maybe your home or your family. That's just for some of you. In the recent past, I feel like you're just trying to really juggle and manage. You have a lot of options and they're on your mind as far as this has to do with love and relationships. So like here, you either had to move away from a loved one or you moved away with a loved one from family. And here, it's sort of like you're trying to hold your ground, balance sort of family versus love or finances versus love. In the present time, though, I do see you have love there, but it's like the Page of Cups. So if you're single, could be like you've just found love, or there's someone in your life, but it's not grown into what you want. And if you're in a relationship, it's like the love is there, but it's almost like you're so comfortable. So maybe it's not at the forefront right now, I feel like, for you. And the 5 of Swords shows that, it's sort of like if you're in a relationship, how it's not at the forefront for you. I feel like here, it's like you two probably don't even spend a lot of time arguing over much. It's like you agree to disagree. And if you're single, I feel like you're sort of feeling, actually, Cancers, like you're a little bit smarter than maybe your prospects, because here they are walking away and you're kind of smiling with your swords like, yeah, I'm smarter than you. So it's almost like you haven't met your match as far as maybe communication, because it's swords, or even wit or thought. And the Hermit in reverse in the coming days shows me like that, especially with Pisces being in Venus still, I feel like you're getting out there. You're not too closed off or keeping to yourself. You're socializing. And if you're in a relationship, you're involved. We'll clarify that as well. Now, the Devil in the long-term outcome, I think, or the short-term outcome, shows that some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn, of course. Or you, if you're single, could be meeting a Capricorn. Also, the Devil, I know it seems negative, but it can represent marriage. A lot of readers read it as toxic. It can be a toxic bond. I like to call like a Pluto-Mars conjunction. But it can just be like you're very tight. It's a ball and chain type thing too. So if you've been in a relationship for a long time, it could just be like, I know it's the Devil, but it's like your souls are connected. And so I do want to note here that you do have the Lovers as the circumstances in the long term, and that's coming right out of this. So these were laid out, back to back. So whether it's for me, this is for better or for worse. I'll probably title your reading that. And so with that being said, it's like, yeah, for better or for worse, you're connected to this person through the ups, downs, goods and bads. And if you're single, you'll probably be meeting a Capricorn or an Earth sign. And if not, you will be just feeling a little tied down, in your relationship, or tied to someone if you're single from the past, possibly, and just trying to sort it all out so you can move forward and find your love here, which is coming in as outside circumstances. So, I usually don't, this is like my least favorite position in the Celtic cross, but here I feel like the Lovers being the outside circumstances is a really good thing. I try to talk about, going internally to fix things and not worrying about outside circumstances, but here you have good outside circumstances. And also this could mean that everything's going to come full circle for you by Gemini season in June. In the environment, though, this is a little disconcerting. Sorry about that. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. So it could be you're feeling like your cups, I mean, they're there, but it's like, this is wish fulfillment. So it's almost like things aren't really going your way in the environment. So it's like you've got a lot of love around you, but it's just like your wishes aren't necessarily fulfilled. You're hoping and wishing for a lot more. And this is your hopes and fears. And this is Aquarius, right? And it's in reverse. So I feel like maybe what you're hoping for it now in Aquarius season, but you're probably, whatever you're really wanting right now, especially with love in regards to your relationship, is going to probably come through in the next 5 months or so. And so this wish fulfillment may actually be upright in June. But right now, it's just not happening yet. And so you're a little frustrated. And I can see, you're very patient in your life, but as far as your love life goes, you're being a little bit impatient. In the long term, I mean, or perhaps you're worried about having to be patient for too long, because this is in reverse, right? It's not in your fears, but but I do see you as the Queen of Pentacles here with love. You're very sturdy. You're also very fruitful, like we said with the Empress in the last one. So that the Empress that was fruitful in general is now what you're trying to attain with your love life. So you've attained it with your skills in your personal life, maybe your family life, aside from that person that's kind of being disruptive at this time. But you're looking for that real stability in love. And yeah, I want to do some clarifiers. Let's see here. Sorry, my hair keeps falling down in there. I even pinned it up. All right. So what's going on? Let's just start right here. What's going on with the Hermit in reverse for Cancer and love right now? So it looks like here, yeah, you're definitely getting out there. It's like you're trying to put out a big fire. It's almost like you couldn't hide in the house if you wanted to. There's a lot going on here. And this might have to do with that King of Wands energy. So let's see. What's going on with the Devil? Here, she's at a funeral, but she's very peaceful and serene. So there's a few cards like this in this deck. And, this one actually just almost seems like it's like she's at peace or has closure with this. So I don't feel like the Devil is a toxic energy. It may be for some of you, but I feel like it's just sort of coming to terms with the way that things are. And, it might make you feel a little stuck or claustrophobic at times, but you appreciate the security. And this is home, so it's just feeling very secure. And what is going on with this Nine of Cups in reverse here? And this was a short-term outcome, so you're going to be feeling very secure by February 7th or within the next month or two. You're not going to really be having to fight much with love or anything, even though you were a little unsettled. See, this is a baby, and there's the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you maybe with that Empress, I feel like you with more than most, there's some pregnancies happening here or some babies on the way. But yeah, just being fruitful, that's what you're looking for, and that is your outcome. So you will be fruitful, my Cancers, and for the males as well. Fruitful in love, if not pregnancy, right? So I hope that this helped give you a little bit of clarity. I want to go over just give you some couple more tidbits of advice for now until February 7th, 2020. That'll be a Friday. I'll probably post the next Thursday evening. Let's see. We'll see how it goes. I am, yeah, there we go. So a little more advice for my Cancers here for the next week. Communication, the message. intimation, news. So there's some news coming in for you here, and it's an angel delivering it, you know, so maybe divine, and you had a lot of angels in this reading. So and you also had the high priestess right in the beginning. So just be really attuned with your environment and any messages trying to come in, synchronicities, of course, always. But I feel like you're going to be heightened and extra sensitive to that, even though Cancer already is, because you're ruled by the moon, right? And also here we have a little bit of this one keeps coming up, jealousy. So I've just been telling everyone, you know, jealousy is a destructive emotion, so make sure that you cleanse your heart of that at night when you go to sleep. Just say, you know, sometimes we're not even aware it's human emotion, and we excuse it as that, but it actually works against ourselves. So, and then we have Cupid here, so love. So I really do feel like you have a lot of love in your life. So don't let that masculine King of Wands energy that's messing with you, you know, cause you to be jealous of them. And if they're being jealous of you or spiteful in any way, don't let it eat at you either. So I hope that this helped, Cancer. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you can go to rotation411.com/astrology. I also have my Psychics Gold site up soon, and you can have a reading on there with me or look for other intuitives. If you are an intuitive yourself, which many Cancers are, I encourage you, I'll put the link below for the psychic application to apply if you're looking for some part-time work, and to support my channel as I get it going, and so that I can bring you more tarot readings, and also the big 144 series. If you're interested in the sun, moon, rising, I'm going through all 1,728. So if you'd like me to get to your sun, moon, rising combination sooner, please do donate to my paypal.me account. All the links are below. Thank you very much, Cancer. Have a great week.